Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some NFL with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, if you guys haven't heard already, it's been reported that the Denver Broncos and Von Miller have finally reached a deal, a 6-year deal worth $114.5 million, and $70 million of that will be guaranteed, the most guaranteed money ever given to a defensive player in NFL history. Now, if you're a team that has a big-time free agent player that coming up that'll be a free agent, you should really hate this move by the Broncos because your team has been screwed. Von Miller, obviously a great player, one of the best pass rushers in the league. I wouldn't say he's the absolute best, but he's up there. He's definitely in the top 3. He got paid. First of all, he was a free agent at the right time. The Broncos are coming off a Super Bowl win where they could beat not just a good team, but a historically great regular season team and playoff team in the Carolina Panthers. So he got paid really due to the high of them winning the Super Bowl and his great production during the regular season. But in no way, shape, or form is Von Miller a better pass rusher than a guy like J.J. Watt, even a guy like Justin Houston. He's either right at the level or just below those guys. And when you talk defensive players, he might not even be a top 3. It's crazy as it sounds. He might not even be a top 3 defensive guy because you have J.J. Watt, Justin Houston, Luke Kuechly, Richard Sherman, other top corner, Patrick Peterson. So Von Miller really. I mean, I think the Broncos did the right thing by paying him, but I don't necessarily like the fact that it's so much money. They did the right thing because he helped them get a Super Bowl. Without his disruptive play and his performance, the Broncos probably don't beat the Panthers. But still, they don't have a quarterback. They might just have enough money to sign Emmanuel Sanders back. I believe they have about $6 million left, something like that, somewhere around that neighborhood. So they're going to be in a position where it's going to be hard to retain players. And now, if you're a team, like for example, if you're the Oakland Raiders, right? The Oakland Raiders have what I believe will become the best edge rusher in the National Football League. And that guy is Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack, I believe he broke the record for most sacks in a game last year. It was against the Broncos, ironically. He had about like 6 or 7 sacks, something like that. And, the Raiders, a couple years from now, are going to have to pay this guy a ton of money. It's going to be more than this contract. And we've just been seeing the contracts rise and rise and rise with these players. J.J. Watt, at one point in time, was pretty. I think it was the largest in NFL history. Then came Justin Houston. Then came Ndamukong Suh, and now Von Miller has pretty much left all those contracts and the money they got in the dust. So Broncos are just doing what they're supposed to do, which is paying the guy that helped win a Super Bowl. But it's really going to have a ripple effect on the whole league. So. If you're a fan of a team that has a big-time defensive player, and you should be very worried because your team's either going to have to overpay that guy or let him walk, and neither one of those is really a good option. But it's the time we're living in. We see it in the NBA. We're seeing it now in the NFL. It's just the NFL and sports at large is a business. So this is the realities we have to live with. So Von Miller signs the largest contract in the history of the NFL for a defensive player. Let me know what you guys think about this. It was 6 years, $114 million, with $70 million that guaranteed. Leave your comments down below. What do you think about this deal? How it will affect the Broncos moving forward? Just leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.